So I had a dream recently, and the day prior to this, I was feeling very self-conscious, kind of in my head about how I looked. I tend to go through like body dysmorphia phases where I'm not very comfortable in my own skin. My confidence was just kind of lacking. So that night I had a dream where I was basically outside of my body watching myself. So I was basically perceiving myself from somebody else's point of view, and I've never gotten to experience myself in this kind of way. I don't know whether I like vaguely ask myself how the people perceive me. Maybe I subconsciously ask Spirit to show me how other people perceive me, but I got to kind of witness my own energy. I was wearing this long green dress, and it was very like tight-fitting, and I was just kind of watching myself in my truest form. Like in public, I'm kind of more of a loner and to myself. It takes certain people to get me really out of my shell and truly get me acting like myself. And when I'm out of my shell, I'm truly like, I'm kind of bubbly, I guess. I don't know. Perceiving myself outside of my body, it felt like spring. Like, the only way I can describe the energy was like feeling warmth and healing and hope, and it was just very green, nurturing energy. There's a sense of purity, I guess the word would be. And I was watching myself laugh and have fun, and I truly looked at myself and I felt very beautiful. I felt like looking at myself. I felt like that woman I was looking at was very beautiful and something that I should be proud of. And if I was somebody else meeting me, I would feel very safe. I think when a woman is truly in her feminine energy, you can just sense that warmth from her, nurturing, warming energy. And also sensuality. I felt a lot of that looking at myself, which I don't always feel that way about myself. So it was kind of really nice to see. And it was also kind of reassuring knowing that if people met me in this pure state of mind, that they would potentially feel safe and secure in my presence, nurtured even. And this kind of reminded me of watching other people, women in particular, on YouTube who do tarot readings and channeling. You might see them like fixing up their hair or something. They might catch themselves looking at themselves in the camera and fixing themselves up, and they apologize. But I view that as them being in their feminine energy and nurturing themselves and being their true selves and being confident, and that made them feel the need to apologize. And it made me question why people need to apologize for feeling confident in themselves. And not only apologizing for, fixing your appearance, but anything going on, outside of what you're talking about or what you're doing. I think people need to stop apologizing so much for, just being. People are lucky just to be experiencing you and your energy. You shouldn't have to apologize for that. I think that when you are truly in your highest feminine energy or your highest masculine energy, that should be something that you should be proud of. I think that it's very admirable to see not only people nurturing others, but nurturing themselves. I love to see women in their highest feminine energy where they are feeling and looking very sensual. They're very nurturing. They're in their receiving energy. And same goes for masculines when they're in their highest masculine energy, presenting themselves with confidence and authority and being sure of themselves, having control. If you're able to present yourself in your highest, purest form, then that's truly a beautiful, amazing thing. And you should never apologize for that.